never been with this fat gorilla back mother in the first place, Drake. That was your problem. This was somebody you never was supposed to be around. So you put yourself in this situation, this predicament. Everybody hit the like button coming through the door. It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, no intro. No intro needed. Y'all already know it's Carcino. Y'all know what time it is. Yes, they might send out notifications today. Who knows? I haven't seen one in a while. Now, let's take a look at this, folks. What you're seeing here is a situation where people don't seem to understand or grasp the realities of what they're confronted with. Now, Drake and Rick Ross are battling over what? Rick Ross already had the song made, y'all. Like, let's be realistic here. This man had the song already prepared to go, right? So when Drake dropped his song, all he said was this man was 50. Like, that's the only thing he really even said about homie. This dude had a whole diss song ready for Drake. Right? That really he ain't had nothing to say. And he talked. The talking was better than the whole song. So now they was like, man, he came out with a song already. That fat bastard already had the song ready to go. Now, here's the thing. The fat bastard already had the song ready to go. But Drake makes it worse. All he had to do was really not even respond to that garbage. But in typical Drake Canadian form, he goes full Canadian and drags his mama into the beef. He's finding every way possible to try to lose to a dude that can't even rap. You trying to make a dude who can't even rap win. So he goes and thinks this is gaining him points. Champagne Poppy. With a thumbnail of Lil Wayne and his baby. Another L. Comes in here and then she said, Obs, the internet is saying you got a nose job. You look the same to me in the kitchen today. I can't believe you would get one without me. And then she's got her little laughing thing there. Because you know I always wanted one. Don't tell me that you got tattoos without me. And now this too. Then he comes in here with his response. Him laughing. I would have got us a 2-for-1 deal if I went, Ma. It's coming from Rick Ross, the guy I did songs with. He's gone loopy off the marijuana. He hasn't eaten in days, and it's turned him angry and racist. He's performing at proms for money. It's bad. Don't worry, we'll handle it. Then he says, what he has down here? At Rich Forever, you're one nosy goof. It can't get no more hipster than that. You're a nosy goof. That was so Degrassi, I don't even understand anything else. That was the most Degrassi answer I've ever seen. At Rich Forever, you're one nosy goof. Oh my God. Quiet on the set. What did they do to you over there? That was real Degrassi right there. That was a real Degrassi moment. First off, does anybody believe Drake Mama wrote this? I don't believe Drake Mama wrote this at all. You probably grabbed your mama phone, said, "Mom, let me see your phone," and went and made this text to yourself, and then you went and responded. I can't believe your mom would sit there and say, "cuz," with a C-U-Z. I just don't buy that. Your mom don't take me as the type of person that would type like that. I know my mother would never use that word. And your mother and my mother are probably from the same school. They wouldn't say "cuz." Now, when she said, "Don't tell me you got tattoos without me and now this too," Drake has had tattoos forever, which is very unusual. Why would she put this in there? Like she can't go get tattooed. They have taken it from rap to Twitter. Welcome to New Millennial Battle, where all the hipsters are determining who's winning the battle. Hipsters. They're listening to hipsters tell people who's winning a battle, when the whole thing now has moved right on over to Twitter. But
Drake's got some of the most unique tattoos.
Yeah, but I'm like, Drake has had tats since forever. Some of the stupidest tattoos you've ever seen. But Drake has got tats everywhere. Look like he been in a jailhouse and somebody just randomly just start putting tats all on him. You know, somebody who ain't never had tattoos before and they all of a sudden just want to get tats? He got the OVO owl on his chest, idiot. Got Lil Wayne on his arm. Then got a bunch of just random dumb it all over his body. Dumb. He put some women on there that he don't know, some other people that he got on his body. Just dumb. Now he's got Lil Wayne over here on the arm. It's so goddamn goofy. But when you're doing stupid, this is what happens when people get money and get bored. People get money and get bored. And they do stupid stuff. Getting Drakkar, a thing of Drakkar cologne, tattooed on your arm. My grandfather wore Drakkar. Then you get Lil Wayne on your arm. That makes me not want to get that ever. That was the first cologne I ever used was Drakkar, because my grandfather had. But I'm not going to tattoo it on my goddamn body. It's like, damn, we know Lil Wayne discovered you. Okay? You don't got to tat it on your body. We get it. You see what I'm saying? It's like, come on. All this stuff is like, this is kind of getting a little sus. Who tattoos Drakkar on their body? So that's why I'm like, what's your mom talking about? You went and got tattoos without me? And now this? He's had tattoos forever. He just keep getting dumbass tattoos all over himself. Because he's bored. He's rich and bored. Got another owl on his body. Just don't know what the hell to do. That hairy bastard don't know what the hell to do. Now, why are you involving your mama? You don't get in a rap beef with somebody and run to your mama. Jay, don't you learn from Jay-Z? Don't any of these people learn from history? When Jay-Z went on Hot 97 and said, well, it was my mom's told me. J. Cole, y'all all need to go back. Y'all claim y'all hip-hop heads and you assigned to the nigga. You don't know what happened? When he dropped Super Ugly, he had to come back the next day on Hot 97 and he's apologizing. And I told J. Cole, that's the wrong idea. Don't do that. You making a mistake. Drake, same thing. You just made a mistake. Jay-Z did the same thing. Went up there and blamed his mama. Oh, my mom said, my mom's told me to chill. Mom's told me, I should just relax. Mom's told me, moms. I'm like, really? You finna sit up here and blame your mama? No, please. I would rather Rick Ross talk. No more rapping for Rick Ross, please. Just talk. All you do is do the Twitter thing. Because believe me, I could listen to that than to listen to him mess up somebody's beats. Oh, once you run to your mama, you just made it look even worse. Because you're not going to beat Rick Ross in Twitter. This is what he do now. This is his new life. Promote and troll. I told you, he's just walking marketing guy. That's it. And once you put the mama tweet out there, it's like, dude, that was the biggest, like, do you have anybody around you to ask you if that's a good idea or a good comeback? Because I don't know anybody. You got to stop hanging out with academics. And academics, how do you like this? He's just going to be, oh, that's hot. It came from Drake. So, yeah, you can't ask any of these type losers advice in a rap battle who has no hip-hop knowledge whatsoever, don't recall anything past 2005. So, shoot, I want to say 2010, really. You can't go off what they know from hip-hop knowledge. And you damn sure don't bring your mama, your daddy into no damn beef. Period. Women and children out of it. If you can't talk about that Negro on your own, then don't. That was very Degrassi, what he did. That was very Degrassi, bringing your mama into it. And now that's only going to feed into what he do. He's on Instagram and Twitter every day. He was out there, Tariq Hill, goddamn house is burning down. He out there taking the video and filming it.
yo, man, you know what I'm saying? This is a hard time, you know. That's my brother house, man, on fire. This man making sure I'ma talk to the fire department. He out there, then he start talking about Wingstop. Yo, man, this fire blaze make me think about the blazing hot wings we got at Wingstop. You know, like, dude, man, Tariq Hill, like, dude, I can't get down with you, dog. Yeah, my house on fire, you know, you filming it, and yeah, you just doing too much. He just extra. And he always with the marketing. Right? Always got to promote. That's the only way you got to keep paying them taxes. But let me tell you what he did after that. Oh, yeah, it only got worse.
Me waking up from a nap, I just realized BBL Drizzy called his mommy on me. He shared their text messages between each other. Cupcake Drake, tell your mama you stayed out past your curfew, white boy. You wanted to hang at the park with the smoke weed with the while we washed our old school Chevys. White boy, you got a Chevy, white boy? I doubt it. But anyway, big nose. Boy, you had 25% body fat with a carved out 6-piece. Stop. We know what time it is. That shit costs 40 bands. Stop. But tell your mama, well, in Miami we say old girl. Tell your old girl she a beautiful lady. I told you that before and I meant that. But you tell your mama, white boy, you stayed out at the park too late. And you can't call her when you get in this. It get too deep to call your mama, white boy. Back to the luxuries of life.
There you go, advertising.
Who knows? One thing about I'm gonna say this. With them BBLs, I'm speaking specifically to you with BBLs. If you got a fake body, you got a fake mind. Leave that to them cute walking around in YSL heels. That OVO, the pastrami posse.
Not the pastrami posse. Hell yeah. That's Drake's favorite meal, pastrami. You eat that all day. That's funny. The dark-skinned Negro is talking about the light-skinned Negro's nose. That normally don't happen. That normally don't happen. You don't normally see the big black guy with the big nose talk about the light-skinned dude's nose. But welcome to the new millennium. As I told you, Rick Ross is gonna talk. He can't rap, but this is what he can do. He can sit there and talk. You ain't gonna beat him in talking, Drake. Because that's all that fat bastard could do. He can't out-rap you. He gonna lose. So he gonna keep the beef on Twitter and Instagram. Because that's the best platform for him. That's where he's at now. Who wants to pay money for Ross to perform? To do what? Every day I'm hustling? Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm. What other song do we got? He was the big fat black Scarface. We taking over. Oh, you ain't taking over a goddamn thing. Rick Ross got classes. You ain't got no goddamn classics. You talking about the ones with Drake? Just another day in the life of the whack-ass boss. Man, get out of here. I can't listen to none of that dude's raps. He's absolutely terrible. I would listen to Waka Flocka Flame on repeat before I listen to Rick Ross. They be like, we got Rick Ross. I be, God, put that Waka Flocka Flame on. Put it on repeat. I gotta endure it. Let me know when Rick Ross verse is done. Go ahead, play it. Waka Flocka Flame. Waka Flocka Flame. Flame, flame, flame. Waka Flocka Flame. I mean, oh, God. I gotta endure this. Please. Man, ain't no cap. That dude cannot rap. Did you hear the Drake diss? That was the worst thing I've probably heard in the last couple years. Please. They should be people that judge that say you can't rap no more. I'm sorry, I'm a truth teller. But comparing Drake to Rick Ross is embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Rick Ross is one of the worst rappers in America. Probably the world. The only thing Ross get credit for me, was putting hands on Vlad. I was glad he put hands on Vlad. Or whoever one of his homies did it. Congratulations. I am very proud of you for that. But other than that, man, Lil Yachty, I listen to Lil Yachty before I listen to Rick Ross. It's like you bringing your mama in there. Like, dog, what are you doing? Like, do you have anybody around you to tell you when you screwing up? You're losing to a guy that can't rap. It's embarrassing. Drake is like, I didn't have a nose job. So y'all tell me, does Drake have the same nose? Same nose and new nose. They beefing over nose jobs. Welcome to the Hipster 101. Did he have lipo? Of course. He done had about 2 lipo jobs. Now that everybody should know already. He damn sure had the lipo job. Yeah, but see, in Hollywood, they don't consider those nose jobs. They be, oh no, I didn't have that. I had a clogged nasal. They had to go in and do a medical procedure because it was causing puffiness under my eyes because it was from my sinuses. But I didn't have a nose job. They just went in there and did and cleaned out my sinuses. Oh, that's what they're gonna say. You're gonna be like Michael Jackson. I never had a nose job. Never ever. Now you on the internet as BBL Drizzy, and BBL Drake has been trending all day. You're losing to a guy that can't rap. How is this possible? Because you decided to bring your mama into the situation. Like, what was that supposed to prove? What you gonna do? Sue him for, what's the next step? I'm suing Rick Ross for defamation. What other way can you do to lose this battle? He said, remember, he is Jewish. If you think Rick Ross can rap, then you damn sure don't know rap. Mm-hmm. Name me a Rick Ross bar that stands out. None of it. He got about 8 albums nobody listens to. You mean the Lil Wayne song? I got a chopper in the car. I got a chopper in the car. Will Lil Wayne come in there and rap and try to say this guy's song? Because he's just doing nothing but effing up everybody's beats. Yeah, Port of Miami. He been doing Port of Miami for 20 years. For the last 15 years, we got to hit the port of Miami. The Biggie imposter. He big meat. Larry Hoover. Yeah, remember that? Now he big meat. He Larry Hoover. He no Noriega. The real Noriega. And that person owed him 1,000 favors when he's a correctional officer. Taking an oath. Drop and give me 50. You should have consulted 50 and said, 50, what am I doing wrong? 50 would have told you what you was doing wrong. All you got to do, Drake, is show that picture of his fat ass shaking hands with the doggone mayor or whatever, the police chief, and they giving him his award. A rapping correctional officer telling inmates story, rapping all the inmates' stories. Whoop! I got a trunk full of pounds and some keys. Boy, I'm out here in the Florida Keys. Hey, are you kidding me? How y'all fall for this Rick Ross crap? I'm not saying rappers don't lie about things that they have. But damn, keep the exaggerations on earth or within reason of reality. Dude would be like, I got 6 bank accounts in 6 countries and 6 counties. My passports, I got 85 passports. I own 6 jets. I'm like, dog, keep it within reason, dog. Keep it within reason. Where it's like an ounce of believability in it. Yo, fat ass jumping off of bridges in Miami in the ocean. Trying to be goddamn Biggie. I'm a DM Drake for the very first time in my life. I don't think I've ever DM'd him. I probably DM'd him one time before, but I think that's when Scorpion was out. Well, I'm gonna DM him and have a talk with him because he's effing up.
BBL Drake, whose nose you got? BBL Drake, who knows you got? Tell everybody who knows you got BBL Drake. While we drink this belly air. Washing down these Wingstop wings, baby, lemon pepper with the new Carrier sauce. Gotta go get that. Oh, man. BBL Drake.
He had a spot in Miami. He goes out, right? He gonna wear a Drake hoodie. Trust me, this is the most attention this fat bastard had since we taken over. We taking over. So he gonna milk this to the end. First mistake you made is responding or even mentioning this fat bastard. This 15 sandwich eating in one setting, motherfucker, you should have never mentioned him at all, Drake. The hell was you thinking? He is so far beneath you. You carrying him. And for what? Just another day in the life of the whack-ass boss. You carrying this bum. Doing him a favor. All them hooks and tracks, Money in the Grave, you know how great that song would have been without him? Used to save hoes with a mask in the cave. You got the young fans like, hey man, we need to get an album with Ross and Drake. I'm like, no we don't. We just need the guy that do the beats to keep making those beats for Drake. And you can mute all of Rick Ross vocals. That's all you need to do. Mute his vocals. I swear I don't listen to Rick Ross. His vocals should not be included at all. He's a complete waste. Oh, on the Patreon, I'm really going off. I'ma really be going off. I'ma have the music in the background, and we gonna get it rumbling. I've never been one to care or give a damn. The last day of the NBA season, I mean, I watched the Knicks and Bulls. But it's a beautiful 80 degrees outside. You know, people gonna be motivated to start shooting. Absolutely. You want to always make sure you Ross is the boss of bums. Right. It's like, what are you doing arguing with these people? It don't make sense. None whatsoever. So Drake, you never should have engaged in this type of this type of war should have never been engaged in. Rick Ross is just gonna talk on the gram. He gonna do all this stuff because he know this is what hipsters like. So for a hipster, this is right up his alley. Oh, definitely. When you see people on the when they're on the cusp of what's going on out here, and they in the mix. Oh yeah, the Knicks and Bulls, they went to overtime. They straight job Brunson out of a game winner. Yeah, they hit the repel on him. Drake should have never engaged. What are you engaging with Rick Ross for in a Twitter war? Now you got BBL Drake, all this stuff trending because you decided to respond and even mention him. He's beneath you in this game. Like, for real, he's nobody. You leave him in the dirt where you found him. That's what you're supposed to do. It ain't about allegiance. It's about right and wrong. Drake can't battle rap people. He's not a battle rapper. We just told y'all that. Like bringing your mama into the battle. Mistake 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1,000. When Jay-Z went on Hot 97 and blamed his mama, my mom, she didn't like the song. So, she said I went too far. So when mom say something, you gotta listen. It's like it was over. Jay-Z next album flopped. That double album went double wood. Me and my girlfriend, all I need. It was like, oh my God, them sales were so terrible. If you wanted to, all you had to do all you had to do was play Rick Ross and show clips of this dude doing the dumbest stuff in the world. Trying to be Biggie. They driving on the expressway, doing all that. I do have to take this call, so we're going to have to end.